music. Hasm, play some music. Come on, we need background music.
Off my phone?
Yeah, just anything. Hurry up.
Did you not hear that next door?
No, that's the rave. They don't want the rave. Play some like background music until it's 8 o'clock. Is it 8 o'clock yet?
7:55.
Do 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 do. This is the loading screen. Don't pay attention to my voice. Play some music, Hasm. Hurry up.
Dude, get the charger. Their phone's gonna die.
Don't worry about that. Play some music. This is the loading screen.
Gosh, alright. Hold on.
I'm ready to go.
Did you just say there's a fire in my mouth?
Yep.
That's cool. That's cool. Is it 8 o'clock yet?
No, dude.
7:56.
It's been 1 minute. This man. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, I messed it up. Ah!
I can't even hear it.
You heard it in the background.
It's like whatever it's called. You gotta put copy up.
Why? It's live.
It still goes to the thing. You gotta do the thing.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. You didn't say copyright free. You said play music.
Oh, come on. I thought I did.
He didn't say it.
You definitely did
We
not.
all left places
Whatever,
not
bro.
copyrighted.
Here we go.
Can you hear?
Your phone's almost dead.
But it's charging.
Nah, take off the case. Remember, your shit like would never charge with it on.
It does charge with it, but the sound is bad. This is a horrible loading screen. My phone's hot.
You're actually charging.
I have no idea.
Did it vibrate when you plugged it in?
No,
No.
no.
That's not plugged in then.
How do you know? What? Can you hear it?
How do I know if that's plugged in?
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
On the live?
Towards the camera, I think.
feel? I feel like ass.
Okay, pause the music. Hello. Hold on, I don't know what I'm doing right now.
You good?
I don't know, man. This is tripod thing.
You know what you're doing?
I think so.
We have 13 people.
Hello, people. This is it. This is Monday Night Live today. It's Has and Wang and me.
Hey, bro.
That's it. Matt is not here. He left us, and we kept his car. It's my car now. It's Wang's car now.
Yes. My
But
car.
He's gone. You'll never see him again, unless you follow his channel. I don't know. Do you follow his channel, Matt the Ginge? Look it up.
They can't hear us apparently.
Damn it!
Can they?
Should I talk louder?
Hold on.
You can hear me. Hello? It's really far away.
Just call Matt and put him on speaker.
Oh, FaceTime Matt. He's actually coming back from vacation. So
Isn't he on the plane right now? Or is he
yeah,
at the
he's
airport?
probably at the airport or on a plane, so he might not have service.
I'll give him a call.
So well, it doesn't matter. They don't need him today.
Okay, well, all right.
If he needs us, right? He should call. He knows we're live right now. Matt, you know we're live. Where you at? You should be calling us. That's how it is.
Minimum plane cast. They want us to move closer. Let's just scoot this in.
It's just you guys are wired.
Why don't we use the front facing?
This is front facing. Oh no, this is rear.
That's the back facing.
Can you see? Can you hear? I think it's better there. Hello, people. Does that sound better? Where's the microphone on these things?
Perfect, I guess. Okay, cool. Marco, you're probably one of my favorite drifters. Yep. Alright,
Hooray.
so as we gain, we got more viewers than last week, so that's positive.
Hooray!
I
Y'all
blame
some
Matt.
friends.
I blame Matt.
Yeah, when Matt's not here, we get more viewers.
Yep, that's it.
Anyways, to catch up this week, if you've seen the videos that have been coming out, the one from yesterday, the Z is basically done. It needs a lot of maintenance now. It overheated, so I need to figure out the fans, and then the motor mounts are broken. The motor moves all over the place. Yes, shifting is like this. It's weird. Has an exhaust leak. Just small stuff that's maintenance that needs to get fixed so the car performs at its best. I had all kinds of weird things going on with running a 215 tire and then running a 265 Achilles 123, and the 215 was like a Chinese something. So it was like no grip to like a lot of grip. So it was really crazy to drive. I did feel it out and I understood the car a little better and the power band and everything. I still haven't cut. This is something I want to do right now. I haven't cut the plug on the ECU, the wire going into pin 101. Apparently that's the one that connects my brake sensor to the throttle or some shit. So when I'm drifting, if I want a left foot brake, right now it cuts power as well. I want to be able to left foot brake and keep the power, so it just brings my front end in. But it wasn't like that this whole event, and I didn't cut it because I was busy having fun, I guess. But that's done. We got updates on that. I still gotta do the G35 update. I actually have plans for that as of today. Some stuff happened, and things will be happening with the videos of the G. So that's gonna be fun. Planning on that for next weekend because I do work full time. I'm hoping you guys can hear the rave right now. Can you hear it? It's a little beat.
No idea what's
It's gonna come. It's gonna come. Let's build it up. Can you hear it?
Apparently, yes, they can hear it.
There it is. This is Eye of the Tiger. Please tell me it's Eye of the Tiger. I don't know what it is.
It's definitely not.
This is why our shop is called R&D Garage. It's not research and development. It is actually rave next door. That's what's happening every time we come here. No matter what. It's crazy. We don't hate it. It's cool. So, anyways, we're going to be working on Wang's car too. I got a video coming up on that. He broke it.
I didn't break it.
You broke it.
Just BMW problem.
No.
How did I break it?
Oh my God! I'm surrounded by BMW owners right now. Oh my God! You broke it.
So, we're pretty sure my high pressure fuel pump failed. I was just cruising. It just started, running like ass. It has issues starting. I threw like 20 codes, 3 of which are misfires, and 2 of which are low pressure on the high pressure side. So I'm assuming it's a high pressure fuel pump. However, when I did move the car today, I found a puddle of fuel after I started the car underneath the car. So we're hoping I don't have a leak somewhere either.
It could be a fuel line leak. It could, you could lose pressure that way, and it could also give you all those codes. So we don't know. We got to go look at it. And there's a video for that. So you should stay tuned. BMW people on my channel. I'm gonna be nice. I love BMWs.
I'm not excited. Not excited at all.
Yeah. And then, what have you been doing to your car?
Just getting the bumpers back on. I gotta relocate the battery.
To make it a firewall so it's separate from the driver too, or what do you do? You don't know yet.
Well, the battery was in the trunk. The trunk is crushed up, so I'm putting it in the passenger compartment, but I'm putting it in a box.
In a box, so it's sealed. So it has to, remember, your battery has to be sealed at all times, whether it be by a firewall. Like Matt's supposed to have one in his car, but he has it, just not installed. And I have one in my S13 as well. Or in a box. Well, or you can have both. It's never a bad thing. Those are definitely good things to be insulated. Anyways, we will be having a lot of stuff coming up. Matt has big plans for this, and he's on vacation. He planned the vacation before
his new video dropped. If you haven't watched it, go watch it.
I said that when I was making fun of him. Go to Matt the Ginge.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said, unless you follow him on his YouTube, Matt the Ginge.
But you didn't say he had a new video.
I didn't say that. I said his channel, Matt the Ginge. Go follow him if you don't, and go check out his videos. He's got a lot of awesome, cool edits that Wang does, and they're like legit transitions and stuff that I don't have time for. Robot movements. I don't. So it's a pretty sick video. I think I'm in it, and you can see my belly fat jiggling in one of the drips.
You have him trying to tell me to do something at the end, but just go watch it, and you'll see it.
Yeah, it's a fun video. Also, comment on there and tell them what they could work on, what they can improve, what content you want to see from that channel, and what you want to see from Matt. I know a lot of people have asked that you wanted him to vlog style more. Just remember, especially with him having 2 cars that he's driving now, it takes a lot to talk to you guys and record it, and then Wang edits it, but it still takes a lot to do all of that and break down the car and make sure that everything's working properly for the competition that he's trying to run. So I think you guys are all planning on recording the competition and all that stuff.
Yeah. I'm not so sure about doing a vlog style, more so maybe him talking in the background about the competition, what's going on, me just sort of in the background filming him during the whole process. Not so much him with a camera and.
That's what I'm trying to get at, is he's going to be busy. He's got a lot to focus on, and not that he can't focus on you guys, but it's more of if you want to compete and be competitive, you definitely have to focus on what you're doing. You can't just, I don't know. We know he's a great driver, and we think he's going to win everything, but regardless, he still has to focus. So, that'll be fun, and you can watch that on his channel. I'm going to be traveling with him, so I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it or what I'm going to be vlogging, but I'll probably be vlogging the traveling, and he will be shooting the actual driving and footage, but I don't know how that's going to work out yet. So, but it might as well be more of the dumb videos of us messing up and blowing up tires on the way there. I don't know.
So, I mean, we already have a few questions, so I'm going to go back. I know a couple people have asked about Spring Break Bash already. We put a promo video up. I don't know if anybody saw it yet, but we posted it on Facebook, YouTube. Just little 30-second clips of promoting Spring Break Bash. So I know Marco will be there. They're asking what kind of tires you're going to be running, what are you going to be doing, what are you going to be driving, what are you driving?
Spring Break Bash is going to be sick. I love the Black Friday gifts. I've been doing it for years since the FRC days, and it's one of my favorite, if not my favorite event. And I'm pretty excited about this event. I'm gonna be driving the Z. I wanted to bring both cars and drive the S13 as well. As you saw in the video, the S13 needs a fuel pump. I already have one. I will be ordering from Deechworks. Their pumps are way better. There's a video on that too. You'll see it. It'll be you'll understand why I'm going through that process. But basically, that is going to get a fuel pump by the time that event happens too. But the S13 takes a lot more gas and everything,
More
just
tires.
detail and tires and everything to run. And I don't know if I want to focus, have that in my head at that point in time, being that it's more of like a party, more like a having fun event. So I don't know if I'm going to bring it yet. I haven't decided. I definitely probably won't. I'll be bringing the 350Z. I'm pretty dialed on the suspension and a bunch of stuff on it. Like I said, I got to do all this maintenance, so the motor doesn't move around, so exhaust leaks and all this stuff. Like, I got to fix everything so it doesn't overheat. And I want to run. I haven't decided what tire yet. I've been hearing a bunch of stuff. I want to run the Kenda KR20s. That's what everybody's running, and they love it. And I ran them once. Adam actually gave me some scrubs, and I tried them out, and they're great. I really like them. But there are some new tires out in the market that I don't necessarily know how to get a hold of yet, but I do want to try, like the Valinos. I've seen good things about them. I think Adam has tested on them, and I want to try them. There's other tires that he's been testing on that I don't know. I want to ask them and get their feel for it, because they've been driving a lot more this past year than I have with these brand new tires and or brand new companies. And I want to get an understanding from them, and I will be. But the main point is I will be running a 265, 35, 18. That's the plan. I won't be going higher than that. If anything, I will go lower than that. So, but that's the size I want to go around. The fronts right now have some Achille 123 throw-offs that were donated to me, and I'm probably going to go with either a Federal RSRR or a Kenda for the front. Actually, Taylor and Matt were suggesting it, so I might do that. I haven't decided yet. There's so much to think about and do, but I have, like I said, I have plans for the G. As of today, there's things happening on that, the fuel pump for the S13, and the maintenance on the 350Z. So there's a lot of work for me to do. And as of today as well, I am working on my website and merchandise. I was dependent on someone else, and I don't want to do that anymore, so I will be doing that myself. And yeah, less sleep, here I come. It's gonna be awesome. But if you would like to see some merchandise, tell me, please help me and comment in my videos, or even on here or in my Instagram, DM me, like, tell me what you think you would buy, suggestions of any kind. I don't care what you say, like, so if you tell me, car stuff, sayings, like little quotes, or like, I want to know what you would like from this channel. Drift Happy TV alone on a shirt, that's what I used to sell. And yes, it's cool, but I want more to it. I want you guys to enjoy it when you go out and someone asks you, hey, well, that's a cool shirt. I want to see what you think is a cool shirt. I will be trying to make keychains, things like that. Is that stuff that you guys are interested in? Hats? I don't know. You tell me. I'm limited on stuff I can start off with. I'm not just gonna go and buy everything, because I don't even know if you guys will even purchase it. I don't know if you like me that much. But I will say, tell me what you would think the most of you would buy. A shirt first, or a keychain first, or a hat, or pants, or underwear, socks. I don't know. Tell me, please. Thank you.
Are you buying a new shifter?
I wanted to make a shifter, actually, which is, that's great that you asked me that. I was thinking of making a Drift Happy shifter, maybe a one-off, maybe two, one for the S13, one for the Z, and maybe one to give away for free, just for like commenting and sharing the channel. I don't know. I haven't decided, but I have an idea of making a shifter. But if not, I would probably definitely want one. The stock one it kind of sucks because it unscrews itself. And it doesn't have those, most shifters have like Allens from the side to help extra lock it, and that's definitely something I'm looking for. And this one is directional. If you notice, the stock one is like has the bowl coming forward and over, and if it's like crooked to the side, it's like it just doesn't feel right. So I want one that is non-directional as well. It's like just perfect cylinder, circle, ball, whatever.
Somebody was asking me about what kind of video equipment we used, I think. So, I mean, you have the G7X, right?
Yeah, I actually had a Canon T3i Rebel, or Rebel T3i, and that's what I started with. My friend Peter actually bought it for me when I started the channel. He's like, you need to start a channel, you need to do this. So he donated it for me, and then eventually, with the help of my girlfriend actually, I bought the G7X and sold the Canon to pay her back. And that's where we're at. I'm on a Canon G7X. I really love it. I've already dropped it. I almost cracked the screen. I put a screen protector. That's cracked. So I'm still learning a lot on that. And obviously the iPhone. I do shoot a lot with the iPhone, whether you believe it or not. iPhone time lapses. Taylor was the one who taught me that. Thank you, Taylor. He was the one who was like, yo, if you do a time lapse on your phone, it actually time lapses it. So when you go to edit it, you don't have to fast forward it and then like do it yourself. It does it on its own. So it's a compressed file already. So I use the phone a lot for time lapses. If you've ever seen any on my channel, you probably have.
Yeah. I mean, I use a Sony A6500 mirrorless DSLR. A couple different lenses, Rode microphone. I think Taylor has a similar camera. I think
Yes.
he uses a Sony.
Yes,
So-
he does. I don't know what his is, but it's a similar
Yeah,
camera like
but-
yours.
I don't know if Taylor knows this, but you can actually do time lapses on that in straight video off that. So I might have to just tell him that.
He might, but I don't know. I think it's better because you have, so you can like shoot, like I do this, you can shoot something while the phone's actually time
That's
lapsing.
true. That's true.
So that way I don't have to stop a time lapse to talk,
True.
and then it just works out, and then it's better that way. It's like having two cameras.
Yeah.
Your phone's a camera. It's an iPhone 7s, by the way. It's not a new iPhone at all. So, and then is that the only camera you shoot with?
I have my GoPros that I use, and then
What kind of GoPros?
GoPro Hero 4 Black and GoPro Hero 7
I
Black.
wanted to ask that because I also have a GoPro Hero 3, I think, that Taylor gave me, donated free, and I've used that as well. And I wanted to say, even if it's old like that, it still works. It's good footage. The microphones are never good, so you can use them on cool edits and stuff like that, but you'll never notice a difference in quality, especially most people watch their stuff on their phone. So if you're gonna do your own video, just quick tips.
Yeah. I mean,
Obviously, the better one is the
Oh,
7
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff,
of course,
'cause
of
Does
course.
that one have the screen on it, so you can
Yeah,
see the LCD display? So it's like
yeah, they changed
obviously
it.
it's better, yeah. So you can see where you're pointing
Mhm.
when you just put it on a car.
And I mean, GoPros are pretty good for what they do. Like, absolutely.
Yeah.
I have my Sony because I got a great deal on it. Like, I got it like way cheaper than anybody else can. So that's why I got that. And then, but it's a little bit harder to work with. When you go watch Matt's video, you'll notice like how smooth certain things are. That was using a gimbal, and then I'm trying to buy one now, but those are like $700 too. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of money.
Easy. Yep.
Yep.
And then I remember also, before we move on, I did shoot some shots for some of the Matt's videos with his Canon T3i, Rebel T3i, but it had a longer lens. I don't know what kind of lens it was. It was like long, like it was like this long. It was like what, 300 millimeter?
Oh, yeah.
It was
It's a lot.
massive. So just so you know, some of those shots are from that too.
But before we move on from that topic, though, what's your dream camera that you want?
Oh man, that's a hard question because I don't know about cameras, man. I mean, to say from someone that knows nothing about cameras, I want a red camera because that's what the internet tells me.
Hey, that's a great camera.
I know, but that's the thing. I don't know what it does. I don't even know how to
Yo,
fuck. I probably
$30,000
I would
camera.
suck using it because I wouldn't know how to do it. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna lie. I don't know how to do this, but if I wanted, if I get any camera, I would get like a slow mo camera, something that shoots like 30,000 frames per second. Is that the red?
The red can. Well, it doesn't shoot at like 30,000 frames, but like it can shoot at like 940 frames or some garbage.
Which is really good.
Yeah, it's crazy. The red cameras are amazing. They're not cost effective for one person.
But that's what I meant. If I could choose like a dream camera, I would choose really sincerely. I don't know brand or model, but any camera that shoots a high frame rate because That way you can do slow mos, and slow mos just win the internet. I don't care what you say. Slow mos are the best.
All right. So somebody asked if how much are we drinking? I guess at spring break bash, how much are we gonna be drinking?
I don't know. It depends. I don't know. It depends if the driving, how it's gonna equal out. Because if you do drink at night, then you will have a hangover the next day.
I challenge you guys to a see a shot, take a shot.
Oh God. And anyways, there is a competition there. It's I forgot. It's top 16 ounce, I think it's called, and it is basically this competition where there's two teams and you have to finish a beer in a cup, but in the same time you have to run it around a barrel. So you can either drink first and run around the barrel and then finish the beer, or like drink the whole beer then run around the barrel and the next person goes, or run around the barrel and then drink the beer. So you can choose how you want to do it. You run around the cup. I don't know how it works, but I've never competed because I'm just not that amazing. But Ashley will. Maybe we'll get that.
Hey.
Ashley's good at that.
Let's see. What else do we have? Somebody said they would like a shirt that says "I'm here to eat tacos and kick clutches," and I'm all out of tacos.
That's a good shirt.
I think it'd make more sense if it says "I'm here to eat tacos and clutch kick," and I'm all out of tacos.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what he meant.
I feel like you just said the same thing twice.
No. Well,
But
clutch
it should
kick
say,
and
it should say
kick
something about,
clutches are
not
all-
just like I'm all out of tacos. You'd be like, I already ate all my tacos.
Yeah, hey, there you go.
So that means you already had tacos. I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah, so do another collab with Taylor shirt-wise. That would be super dope.
That would be nice.
Key tags are cool.
I want a key tag actually. My Z key sits in the car on a carabiner. What are those called? Carabiners? Is that what it's called? You know the little clicky things? And I don't have a tag on it. That's literally why I thought I need to make my own merchandise. I need a keychain, and then it just boom, 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 boom. It all just kind of elevated today. Because I want my own keychain for my Z.
Can we get a pit bike race?
Pit bike race. That's a good one. I actually want to do that. It needs to be around a track, I assume, because the drag race. My bike is a 70cc, Matt's a 110, so he will for sure beat me. But I have noticed my bike is a little bit more nimble than his for some reason, because his is bigger. So I don't know why. When we're racing together, especially I can even like stay behind him and I can keep pace.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That'd be a good race.
That was Arthur that said that.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I didn't even notice. My bad.
Well, Arthur can race too.
But Noah, yeah, you're right. The red is overkill unless you're a video person. You do it regularly. But he said dream camera.
Like I said, I don't know about cameras.
And the A7 is good in most cases. The only problem that I have with my camera and the A7, the A7S, whatever, is rolling stutter and flickering. Well, light flicker. So like these these are incandescent?
I think so, yeah.
So these have an issue with the A7s, A6500s, where at certain frame rates you'll notice like bars. And if you notice on one of the videos I made for Matt, like I didn't see it when I was filming, and I didn't adjust the shutter speed. The A9 actually got rid of that, so it fixes all the issues. So I would definitely suggest getting an A9 over the A7 and the 6500 now. But they're just expensive. So
y'all know how Matt goes on those rants about just stories. Wayne goes on rants about cameras and edits.
Or just technology.
Yeah.
But let's be clear here. My rant was a minute or two.
No, your rant was like not a rant.
Yeah.
Matt is definitely a rant.
Matt's is a rant. He's probably watching this right now, ranting about what he would be saying instead.
Yeah, that's crazy. He totally is. And he hasn't called us. That's really good.
Yeah. This is nonsense. Matt, why haven't you called us? Why haven't you phoned in?
Phone a friend.
Yep. Alright, so hello from West Palm Beach. What up?
Love West Palm.
Awesome vid that was just uploaded. Is it back? Are we back? Oh, it's black screen.
We're back.
We're back. We're back.
That was Megan. She's calling me. If she calls me again, watch. Oh my god. She knows I'm live. What is she doing?
Dude.
She needs to just ask questions on the chat.
Alright, so let's see. Do you talk Spanish?
Yes.
Okay. Arthur, I'm gonna film.
I'm sorry, before you continue. That reminds me. I've been meaning maybe to do a video of like me. Like I think Taylor did one in the past where it was like about Taylor, about me. I don't know if that's interesting or if you guys would even watch it, so I kind of don't want to waste my time on it because my life sucks. But if you wanted to, let me know.
Yeah.
So I thought about it for real.
So somebody said make their G35 like yours. And then Arthur also said I'm gonna film all of Spring Break Bash through Snapchat and edit it all together and make a video.
It would work. A Snapchat video is basically that's how all videos are on YouTube now, or they should be, because everybody has ADD or whatever, so they can't watch for two seconds, a little more, and watch a conversation go somewhere. They just want to see the point. So it would work. It'd get views.
Megan commented.
Oh god, here we go. What'd she say?
Tried to phone my friend and he sent me the voicemail.
The phone is the live stream, woman. Are you kidding me? Why did you even call me?
More doors, more groceries. Okay.
I like that.
I love that.
Hey, when are you turboing the S13?
The S13 is that Arthur?
No.
It's probably not gonna be turbo. It's probably gonna be supercharged. And
Ooh, what kind?
I would like to say a Magnuson, but I'm not limited to that supercharger. Maybe a company would want to work with me in the future when I am a nobody like now. I don't know. But regardless, I don't have the budget for that, and like I've said a million times, and I'll say it a million times again, turbo superchargers, power adders of any kind are just an extra headache that you're adding to your competitive car.
You're making
or your
Haslam
car.
smile too much.
Because it's true, and we think alike sometimes, which sucks, but it's not bad.
Hey, I just want to point out that my turbo vehicle is not broken because of the turbo. I just want to point that
It's
out.
still not working.
But that's not because of the turbo.
But it needed bigger injectors to handle a turbo. If it had smaller injectors and a smaller line, it probably would be fine. Whoa.
No, the high pressure fuel pump still probably would have failed.
I don't know, man. It's also BMW, so we can't
Yeah.
talk about your car that way.
Yeah, so.
But regardless, I'm just saying, LSs are great by themselves. When you add a power adder, you're just turning them into an SR. So why would you do that? I love SRs, but whatever. Next.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that. Okay. Are you driving Grid Life and which car?
I actually have been talking to that with certain people about that. I don't know if I'm driving Grid Life. If I am, only roll cages are allowed now, so it would not be the Z, it would be the S13. Anyways, that's the one I would want to drive because you need power to enjoy it, in my opinion. And last year I didn't have a e-brake. My e-brake was there, but it was not working very well. It sucked. The pads were crap. So this year the e-brake, I got the Willwood rear, if you saw that video. So it works amazing, and I'm super excited to be able to throw it way faster and handbrake in. But I don't know if I can go. It was actually a big budget. It took a lot of money for me to get there. And tires, gas, food, the water pump that went on track, went out on track. So I guess I wasn't I wasn't on YouTube when Grid Life happened. I was on a little break, and you guys didn't see a lot of things that happened, but there was a lot of stuff that happened. I basically had to like swap. There's so much. I don't want to get into it right now because so many things happened.
Don't let them get into it. It's going to turn into
We
a mad
literally
race.
finished the engine the night before Grid Life started, remember?
I have an idea for a shirt now.
And we put the motor in that night, and we got it running. Pete was here helping. That was awesome. And like drove over there overnight, like didn't even sleep, me and Megan. And then we had to find a special fitting for the shifter. And oh my God, it was horrible. It was just bad. And it just cost a lot of money trying to get everything done overnight too. So I don't know. I want to drive it. It's a big budget, and I don't know if that's there right now.
When are you going to upgrade your garage?
This garage, the shop. Actually, me, Taylor, and Matt have been talking about maybe moving in together, like a bigger shop. So we'll see if that happens. As of then me and Matt are here. We don't hate it here. The guy we rent from is a super nice guy, and we're fine. You know, we're just hanging out. We have decent amount of space for our 2 cars. Is plenty of space, in my opinion. For me and Matt have way too many cars. I have the S13. I have the G35. He's got the BRZ. He's got the other 350Z, and our trailers and all that stuff. And so when you want to repair stuff, you know, the cars take up space. You got to move them out. If they're not moving, you got to roll them. And just you need more space for the other cars too. You know what I mean? Even if they're not going to stay here, then you need space to work on them. Actually, I got rear-ended recently on my trailer, and part of my trailer, I think I haven't made a video about this. I was thinking about doing it, but I didn't want to be all like, "Oh, my trailer's destroyed," and it's fine. But basically, somebody rear-ended the trailer and hit the whole left side of it and broke the taillight mount and dented the fender and all that area there. But it needs to be welded back together. It's something I was thinking about maybe doing, but I can't here, so I don't know. I don't want to do it in the parking lot either. So that's what I'm saying. This is why we need a bigger shop.
Edgar, help me LS my car, Marco, and when can I come hang out like the old days?
I think that's Edgar A86, which
Edgar
that actually,
Cullen.
yeah.
Yeah.
That if it's him, he had an A86 with a KA, and that was cool.
Did you just say KA was cool?
I like that.
No, I didn't say that. I meant an A86 with a KA was cool because it was just different. But if you meant LS to A86, that's gonna be hard. But it would be fun to do. CD09, all that, the shebang.
Reverse entry at the Horseshoe.
Oh yeah, Atlanta. That would be fun. That would be fun. Like I said, my e-brake works great now. I have plenty of angle lock, so I would try it. But budget, man. Maybe if the merchandise comes through by then, I'll be able to go. So just stay tuned on the channel, and you'll see what happens.
Hooters or Wing House?
Ooh, neither.
What?
Gators.
But you don't have eye candy there.
I mean, I have wings for what is it, $12.99 now? They went up in price. Do they even know what Gators is? Is that like a South thing only, or is that everywhere?
I mean, I'm not a big fan of Gators.
I love Gators.
It's okay. Andrew Huffman, can I be on your team?
Huffman, you can always be on my team. Team Teal, bro.
Megan said Wing House.
Yeah, okay.
Kuko said, Wang, thanks for putting me in the vid. Megan said, spoiler alert, the shop is in Gainesville.
No. So Megan applied for a bunch of jobs recently, and she's over here. Some of the jobs are in Gainesville, St. Petersburg, Miami, like all over the place. And she's over here like wanting me to move with her. Like I don't have a job in a shop and like 11,000 cars and parts and shit. I can't just do that. I wish I had that many cars.
You're about to get stabbed later.
No, she knows I'm not moving. She knows. She better pick a hospital here in Orlando. There's plenty. Next.
Okay, if you, Taylor, I'm guessing Taylor, Ray, and Matt get a garage together, does this mean that Taylor is going to be leaving Ben's place at the old Haggard garage house?
I would assume so. That is also an assumption. Maybe Ben would come. I don't know. All I know is Taylor Ray wanted to, was thinking about, you know, coming in to hang out with us. And then we have Wednesday night hangs and Monday night lives. And yeah, it's fun. Why not? The more the merrier.
Edgar said, oh, he got rid of his AE86 and he wants to do his S13 LS. Wow.
S13 LSs are cheap nowadays. Trans is the most expensive part.
Ooh. Arthur Raber. He has Megan. He doesn't need any eye candy.
Exactly.
Oh, man. And then Alex Diaz. Megan, you're beautiful. Sorry, Marco.
Okay. That's a compliment to me. Next.
Okay. Oh, nah, that, ORMC, yeah, we know, so. When is the next Learner's Day at OSW? And I'm wondering what's better for my first drift car. I want a 350, but I have a daughter, so is a G35 a good choice?
Oh, that's a hard one. I guess a G35 is a good choice if you wanted a 4-door, but I will tell you that it's hard to have a daily as a drift car because drifting puts a lot of stress on a car. Going sideways is not. Cars are designed to go straight and airflow. in a certain direction, and they are not designed for the G-forces and sideways and the vacuum of the air going passing the bumper. So at that point, your fans are doing most of the work. The stock fans are usually not enough. They usually don't have power steering coolers. You're using the power steering a lot. It's going faster because G-forces are moving in and out of your hand. It's just a lot of stuff going on that you can't just have a daily be a drift car all the time. You can drift it every now and then, yes. And then at that point, I would suggest a G. I would say though a Z is a better drift car. G is a longer wheelbase, but it will work. It will be fun. But just don't make it your full drifter all the time. If you're gonna drift it and eventually get a daily, you get a Z. That's
The next Learner's Day, OSW rescheduled it to April the 6th.
so. I don't know if I will be there, but maybe. And there will always be A-class drivers there. So there will always be people that know what they're doing and tending me at OSW all the time teaching. So
Please do a sentences on Spanish or in Spanish. I'm assuming.
well, it's so weird to talk Spanish.
It's weird when people ask me to speak Chinese. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, who is it? Just ask me something
Short
in Spanish and I'll
films
respond.
production.
I will respond in Spanish if you ask me something in Spanish. I can't just come up. ¿Qué es lo que tú quieres que yo te diga? ¿Me entiendes? Yo no te voy a decir así como así porque yo no sé.
I have no idea what you just said.
Exacto, nadie me entiende eso porque voy a empezar a hablar español. Eso es.
What did you just say to me about the 1%?
I just said nobody understands me, so why would I talk Spanish?
Oh, I heard 1%.
I said ask me a question. I didn't hear 1%.
Oh, well. Somebody said bueno.
Bueno.
And yeah, Arthur. What? Yo sí te entiendo.
Yeah. That means they understand me.
Oh,
Is that the same
okay.
person?
Yeah. Clearly, no one in our audience speaks Chinese. So we don't have anybody. We don't have any kanji or anything going on, so we're good.
Multilingual show here.
Yeah. Yep. Arthur, I think it's an awesome idea. The garage together, just a little awkward since Taylor is semi-committed to the shop. Thank you for getting my last name right. Well, one of my best friends, his last name is Raber, so that's why I can pronounce it properly. Edgar Cullen, I sent you a picture of my S13. It's the same color as yours.
Nice.
Just so you know. Texas Drifters TV, fat chick or no fat chicks? Everyone's opinion. LOL.
I don't understand.
Are you asking if we would date a fat chick? Like I don't know where this is going. Like
That's a crazy question.
That's a weird question.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I have Megan's, so I'm not going to talk about this subject. I don't want to get in trouble.
yeah, I'm gonna say no. I'll just say no. I guess I don't know. Like what? Axel Diaz. What do you think the lowest power you need to drift 200 horse or to drift? And the question is like 200 after that. I think 200 is viable.
That's a hard question. Lowest power equivalent to weight. So, what car, what weight? If you have a Miata that has 100 horsepower, which most of them do, they still drift fine with a smaller tire and not a fully gripped up setup. But even then, they throw around very well. If you have a 380Z, what that thing probably makes 200 horsepower.
What?
That
The Z?
My Z probably makes
more than 200.
My G makes 250. So and
The
it's the same
350s
motor.
came with more horsepower
Why? It's the same motor.
because they had a different tune on them.
Okay,
I
whatever.
promise you. Promise.
All right, that thing probably makes 250. Let's not get crazy here. At the max, and it's old and beat up, so it's probably less. But whatever. If it's 250, it's 250, and it weighs now maybe hopefully 2,800, and I gotta gut it some more. No, it definitely weighs more than 2,800.
I
Still
mean,
probably weighs
Matt
like
drifted
3,000.
his BRZ.
Yeah. What? How much horsepower does that have stock?
200.
200
crank.
yeah, 200 at the
How much
crank.
does it weigh? Do you know?
Dude, it's
Like,
28,
29.
2850 maybe.
Yeah. So it depends on the power to weight. That's
And
literally
this
what makes you.
This is full interior too, so I
Yeah.
mean he drifts at full interior. I'm driving it right now, and that thing slides out pretty easy. Like
Yeah.
he's been nice enough to let me borrow the car while we're trying to fix mine. And
I mean, people drift KAs. They're like 150 horsepower at most, and they drive, and the car weighs what? 20. What's the car stocked in 240? Weigh like 28 too. So like 26. I don't know, 28. And they have 150 horsepower, and they drift just fine. So just not on bigger tracks, but like the skid pad would be fine, and most smaller tracks that people are usually in second gear, it's fine.
Would you ever give any of your subscribers a ride along?
Yeah. I think Matt has given ride-alongs to people that come by the track, and if you come by the track and you're like, "Yo, I watch your videos, you know, can I get a ride-along?" If the track is okay with it, and also remember, even though I'm an A-class driver, you need to be in the cage car to have a ride-along. So it can only be in the S13. If I'm in the Z, it's not me, it's the track. I can't give you a ride-along. But if it's in the S13, I'm there, and I will 100% give you a ride-along. You have to talk to Megan though, because she does complain about giving up her seat. I'm gonna get fired for that. But
Oh my gosh. Somebody says it's just us mumbling, can't hear anything. I don't know.
am I really mumbling?
I don't know. I think some people can hear us, some people can't. So whatever. Let's get to the real important subjects. Tacos or burritos?
Tacos.
Okay.
Done.
I'm gonna say tacos.
I'll say tacos.
Okay. 3 for 3. Pineapple on pizza?
No.
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 Ha!
Cake or pie?
Pie.
It depends. 'Cause there's good and
You
bad.
can't say it
of
depends.
both.
Pick one.
No,
Pick one.
it's
Which
cake.
one's above?
It's cake.
Use the splitter right now.
Because
Come on.
cheesecake, man.
That's not a cake.
Yes, it is.
That's not.
I
That's
feel
more
like
of a
that's
pie.
more of a pie.
That's a cake.
A
It
red
doesn't have
velvet cheesecake?
I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't cook, but still, that doesn't look like a cake. What do you think?
You clearly never been to Cheesecake Factory.
I love cheesecakes.
Cheesecake Factory.
Look, I love cheesecake.
Have you ever been to Cheesecake Factory?
I have. I like it.
Have you never seen any of their cheesecake? They looks like cakes.
I gotta say cake.
Alright.
All right. So if you're considering a cheesecake as a cake, then are you gonna say cakes?
No, it's still pie because I love like guava pies and all that other stuff. Like
Pumpkin
coconut
pie.
pie. I don't like pumpkin.
Oh my gosh.
But all the other stuff.
All right.
I even like apple pie.
I'm planning to do LS3 in my S13. What transmission do you recommend? CD09 or T56?
That's like where I was gonna go. I was gonna tell you CD9 and CD6. I don't know. I can't give you a real life recommendation. Basically, I've had a TBT6 in all of my LSs since the beginning. I've already rebuilt them twice. The second time was my error. The first time I purchased a transmission like that broken. So it's not like it broke on me. My car makes 460 horsepower, 440 torque, and it did not break a TBT6. And I clutch kick it. I shift fairly hard. I actually broke the shifter engagement on second gear because my shifter was adjusted wrong and it was overthrowing the fork. So that has nothing to do with power. My gears are fine. So I like the TBT6 as of now. What I will say though, the CD09 is cheaper and they're easy to replace if you need to find another one. You know, especially if you're competing and you want to have a spare. TBT6s right now in decent condition, in good condition, they're probably like $25,000, $3,000, and they're only gonna go up because there's less and less in the world. And then the CD09, there's a lot out there, and you can find them under $1,000 all day, and they don't break too. From many people that have them, if it is a real CD09 and the sinkers are good and you put the proper oil fluid in it, it works great. I only know this from the Z aspect, not the power aspect, because I didn't have it behind my LS. I will say the Collins adapter is amazing. It works great. It's like, it's awesome in my opinion because you can buy it and then you can bring it with you. You know, you can swap it to the next motor and it'll hold its value. If you post it up to sell, it will sell. It's like part of the, you know, CD09 with Collins adapter. It works. It sells. So you're not losing your money there. So you break a TBT6, it drops in price. You you break your CDO9, you go buy another one, make sure it works, and be that kind of person and sell it with the thing for the same price as TVD6. So I don't know. You got to make your own choice.
Megan's already fighting for the seat.
Yeah.
You have to be able to fit in my tiny bucket seat going into S13.
Yeah, it is tiny. No one wants to sit in it anymore.
How do you pick the best coilover and spring rate for your car?
Oof, that's hard. Motion ratio is your number one for spring rate. Depends on your car. Depends on what setup you're doing. Most of our most of BC's standard coilover rates are catered to what an average of people like on that car. So if you think you want, something, it depends. Like if you're gonna gut your car out, if you're gonna take weight out of the rear, if you're gonna like tube rear end like this car, that might take 100, 200 pounds off. If you're gonna extend your arms because you got PBM rear or Weissfab rear, and you're gonna extend your arms out, now you just change your motion ratio and the weight on the car. So now you definitely need a new spring rate. I don't know that you got to put into numbers, into formulas to actually figure that out. I can't just tell you this is what works for everybody, because it's not. Everybody's different. Rear radiator setup changes all that. Where you mount your fuel cell, if it's far away from the axle, if it's right on top of the axle. So people ask me these questions all the time, and I'm like, look, I can't help you like that, but on a basis by basis, BC Racing, where I work, if you call into sales, they can help you, advise you on what you need, and you can change the spring rate and the valving in your shocks at no extra charge from your purchase. So you don't have to buy the standard. You can buy some custom, super long stroke, soft setup, because that's what you want, or that's what would work for you, for the same price as the standard. People don't know this, and the whole world needs to know this. It's amazing.
Weissfab or PBM?
That's a hard question. I've never had either. I've driven both. I like Weissfab, but so far I like PBM as well. I don't know. There's just so much. I've seen Weissfab break. I've seen PBM break. So they both break. So I'd say Bell Raceworks. Yeah.
What engine do you recommend on a 240SX?
S13 or S14, but it depends on who you are and what you would do, but I would definitely say SR. I love SRs. I had mine at like 20, 22 pounds of boost on stock internals, and that thing loved it, with a proper tune from our RS Enthalpy from Martin, and I really loved it. It was amazing. It shot flames, it sounded cool, it had power. The only one thing, why I don't have one now is because I wanted to compete, and the LS was just the answer for torque aspect of it. You could get torque out of the SR, but it was just not cost effective for my budget. If you want to be a cool guy, then you should do that, because that's cool.
Better question is, what's the difference in Weissfab and PBM?
Ooh, that's a hard question for me to answer. PBM, I don't even know if Weissfab has drop knuckle in the front. I know that PBM does, and also I don't know, because I don't have either or, and I don't know their specs. So I'd be guessing,
Arthur said yes.
from what
Arthur
I've
said yes.
heard. He said yes to
Yes.
Weissfab having a drop knuckle.
Yes.
So what is it? I thought PBM was like 25 mil or something like that. Is Weissfab the same? I know Weissfab has rollover center, and just everything is different. So I don't know. There's too much that I don't know, because I don't own it and I never looked up the specs. If I owned it, I could tell you more about it. That's what I'm gonna say.
Arthur said 50.
50 on the PBM?
Weissfab.
On Weissfab. I know PBM is 25 mil, so Weissfab already has a 50 millimeter drop knuckle, but that's a good number. So
When are you putting up the wing back on the S13? Hashtag big wang.
soon, actually. I was editing my video last, and the end credits, when I'm going around in the rodeo and the smoke is bellowing out of the wing and the rear end of the car, actually, when you go to render it in Premiere, it kind of picks a picture to render in, and that was it. And I was like, I looked at it on my computer, and I was like, dang, I missed my wing. So it's up there. I'm gonna put it on probably after the fuel pump. I'll put it back on for the next event. I like the wing, and I did base what you like, because it's your car, So I did like the no wing for a while, but maybe I'll just keep putting it on and off whenever I feel like it, like shoes. I never wear shoes.
No other questions so far.
Well, if there are no more questions, I wanted to walk around and show you guys some stuff, and I wanted to do some things. I hope my battery has charged some.
Probably not.
Whoa. Do you think this is gonna fall? It's gonna fall, isn't it?
I don't know. Have you ran the S13 in a quarter mile?
I have not, and I'm scared too because I know for sure I'm gonna break it. The S13 is still on stock axles. I need to talk to Villains to help me and get through the Z axles. But if the live stream dies, is because the battery's out on the phone. Regardless, what is it, like 750? 851. We got 9 minutes left. Check this out. This is what Matt's car looks like right now. It has no body panels. We have a lot of work to do on that. Oh, Arthur's calling me out. What's he saying?
The quarter mile.
Oh man. Oh man. I'll definitely do it. I just need the right axles. I'm scared of breaking everything. I don't want to break stuff. I like that car right now. My Z, hello. I have the motor mounts for the Z. I have to put them in. I actually got something done. I haven't shown you guys. You can see this. So, oh, who was in here? The seat is so far forward. Ta-da! I got this plastic. This thing used to be dangling there. Now I got this, and I cut it out for the e-brake. It looks amazing. Everybody should get one. Yeah. Looks like my e-brake has lost some pressure there because it's got way more travel. Yeah, I might have to figure that out. Maybe when I installed this, I messed with the line under there. I gotta check that out. That wasn't like that when I was here last. But it's looking good. Need a radio, and I need that little cubby that goes here so I can have my phone and stuff when I'm drifting. And the car's looking good. I don't know if you guys have watched all the videos, but basically I have the D&D steering wheel from Matsuri Imports, and I have the quick release, and then the Bell Hydro, which is amazing. Everyone should have because it makes the master sideways so it fits under your controls. So it's awesome. It's just more lower profile. I have the dual caliper setup in there. You can barely see it, it's so dark. Oh, it's all this stuff. Interior panels. This is Matt. Matt brought all this. Oh, carpet? I might steal it. He might not know. So, we have a lot of work to do. Look at this. Look at this mess. Dead tires. We have to swap all those. Body panels everywhere. Bumpers and top. How are we going to use this? How am I supposed to use this tire machine? How? It's crazy. What time is it?
8:54.
Oh, running out of time here. Can you see me? Can you see me?
Yes.
I feel like I'm vlogging, but with my phone. It's weird. And live. Today, actually, I will be installing these things on my bumper. It's a quick release for the bumper. Everybody needs one if you don't have one. I will also be removing the airbags that I haven't removed from when Matt told me to, so those don't blow up on me. And I will be jacking the car up to get it ready to swap the motor mounts, which I have somewhere. I gotta do those because the whole motor kind of shakes and it actually pops out of place, and then shifting is like over to the side. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. I think this is them right here. Oh, look at this mess. Look at this mess. This is us two working like really fast last week to try to make our deadline for driving. Actually, not even last week. It was the week before last to make our deadline for driving. This is why you should order the Bell Raceworks diff brace so you can get stickers. Everybody likes stickers. Ta-da! So this is why I've been holding off on doing my motor mounts, because I believe this is the top. And that bolt right there, because it sticks out so much past the thread, I don't know why, it's really close to the header of the exhaust, and you can't even get a wrench in. So a lot of people say you have to take out a bunch of stuff to get to it, and you gotta do the open end of the wrench. So I don't know. I'm not excited to do that. I have to do that, but we'll see. So much work. I'm not excited for it. There you go. He'll never know it's off if he didn't watch this. And then he's going to go to start it, and he's only going to click that one, and it won't start. And he's going to be like, but what was wrong? Because it doesn't say on and off, right? Watch. It's going to be amazing. Ah! What time is it?
56.
We're running out of stuff here. Is there any more questions?
Harbor Freight. What's up? Somebody just joined. Giveaway on the Hydro.
Ooh, a Hydro giveaway. That sounds nice. Would you join? Would you do it? Comment.
5 horsepower for sticker.
Yes. Everybody needs stickers. Have you seen my van? It's full of stickers. Adds horsepower. Oh, more cool stuff you guys don't know about. This is my toolbox. I've had it for years. Crystal Hooks actually gave it to me. Awesome. Thank you to her. I've had it forever. It still works great. And my boss at BC Racing actually gave me this one. He was actually going to throw it out because those drawers are messed up. And I was like, I'll fix it. And I haven't fixed it, but the rest of it works. So I'm pretty excited. I have like this super nice toolbox. And it's empty right now. Oh my God. But I will be cleaning it. Look, has them already organized some wrenches in here. Hooray! It's going to be awesome. And then we got this sign. It's the old BC Racing logo. But they couldn't use it anymore, so we put it over here. It's like
What does BC stand for?
Actually I don't know. I always forget. They always tell me and then I forget cuz it's not like I don't know.
Something custom, right?
No, it's like it's like a name. But I don't know the name. I'll have to ask again. Everybody keeps asking me that. I don't know. Any questions? What time is it? All right. This is it. We're going to end it right here. We're going to end it.
Did you already end it?
Did I end it?
It cut off.
Did I end it? I don't know.
Oh, it's back. Monica, no.
It's because the phone battery's dying. Why did you just get? You're late. How you gonna just get here? Come on. We go live at 8. Everybody knows this. Everyone. Oh look, I don't know if you guys noticed. There used to be stuff here. If you watched the last Monday Night Live, you know we used to be right there, and it's all gone now. It's gone. It went bye-bye. Yeah. Now we only got this stuff to get rid of. So with time. I kind of want to tell them, but I don't because I wanted to go look at it. We have so much parts. It's crazy. All right, what time is it? 59. Is there any more questions? No more questions. I'm out of things to talk about.
Just more. Again, we had more viewers today than we do from Matt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm out of things to talk about. I'm glad you guys joined. I hope you guys keep joining. Monday Night Lives are the
Starburst
best.
or sticker or Skittles.
Ooh, neither.
Starburst.
I'll do Starburst over
Skittles.
Skittles. Nope, Starburst. But regardless, I'm glad you guys are here and watching. Please stay tuned, watch, like, subscribe, share. This is how I get to do more content for you if you don't watch. And you obviously comment and tell me things. Teach me things because I don't know what you're thinking. So you got to tell me, please. So G35 update coming, S13 update coming, 3BDZ maintenance not coming. It's maintenance. No one wants to see that. But a lot of shop hangs will be coming. Yeah, the BMWs and all that. So anyways, goodbye. Thank you for watching another Monday Live successful. Next time Matt will be here. Goodbye.